Hey folks, Randy here doing cut and trim. So I guess 2 weeks ago now, I was digging a French drain, doing about, I don't know, right around 100 feet from my yard into my mother's yard, because I live next to my mother, and then down into a culvert. And it was going great. No real. Honestly, it was pretty easy. I was surprised how easy it was. Even going through some massive tree roots, it wasn't really a big deal. But anyway, I was getting about 2/3 of the way through that job, and woke up, and my left knee, was very swollen and really hurt. Figured, like that kind of stuff kind of happens before. It's happened before, so I was like, I just got to give it a day. It'll be fine. For you guys that don't know me personally, I've had, in high school and early college, I had, I believe, 4 knee surgeries to deal with ACL, MCL, meniscus tear, and then, breaking stuff, messing stuff up, and the doctors having to go in and fix it. So I kind of figures, like, that's probably just that acting up. Like, it gets sore during the winter and stuff, or like when there's like weather changes. So but the pain wouldn't go away, and I also noticed that it was like really hard to put my shoes on. Like, if like my leg, like if there was any kind of like sideways motion to the knee, it hurt. And so I was like, so I put on like a hinged knee brace, and I noticed when I did that, the pain went away and the swelling started going down. So I was like, I probably should get that checked. Went to my primary. He was like, nothing I can do. So he sent me to an orthopedist, and the orthopedist had me have x-rays and then go in to see him. And he gave me some fun news. So I didn't understand what he was saying at first, but I actually did some research, and I think I understand what he said now. So when they repaired my ACL in 2004, early 2005, I think, and then again early 2007. What they actually do, I didn't realize this, is they actually drill all the way through one bone, drill all the way through another bone, feed the new ACL through those bones, and then run a screw inside to fill those tunnels that they made. And I didn't know that's how that worked, but I do now. And what the doctor told me, or the orthopedist told me, is that those tunnels have widened, just I guess over time and strain and whatever. They've widened, and my ACL is no longer functioning, and I need to have surgery in there. And he also said there was some arthritis in the knee, which they had told me after all those surgeries that was definitely going to happen. So that wasn't really any surprise to me. What took me back was he told me that not only did I need surgery, he said it was going to be a very complicated surgery, and he thought it would require 2 surgeries. Basically, the first surgery would be a bone graft, I guess inside the tunnels, so let that heal up, and then once that's done healing, go in again and give me an upgraded ACL, a new one. But that the surgery was too complicated for him. He wasn't going to do it. I needed to see a sports orthopedist. And he told me a bunch of other stuff that wasn't really enjoyable to hear. Told me that I needed to find a new line of work. That lawn care wasn't the business for me anymore. And honestly, that hit me pretty hard. Because honestly, I wasn't expecting any of that when I went in to talk to him. And so I, was kind of asking about like recovery times, and he didn't want to, really get into that because he wasn't going to be the surgeon doing it. So I was like, okay, because I told him like I'm about to get busy here in, beginning of April, and we're in mid-February right now, and he was like, well, talk to the sports orthopedist. So as it sits now on Friday, the 16th of February, I am scheduled to have an MRI on my knee tomorrow morning. Of course, we're also supposed to get like 4 inches of snow, so I don't know if that MRI is going to actually happen or not. So I'm going to have that MRI, and then on Monday, the 19th, I'm supposed to meet with the sports orthopedist to kind of figure out what we're going to do. But, not good news by any means. But, we'll know more on Monday and kind of figure out a game plan going forward. As you guys know, I am well, maybe you don't know. I don't know if you know or not. I am the sole provider of money in my house. So if I'm not working, that means money's not coming in. So that would be a potential problem with getting my knee operated on. But, we're not going to make any decisions till after I talk to the sports orthopedist, because I know me and I know how I am. Well, we'll save that for Monday. So I'm going to try to meet with the sports orthopedist on Monday. I'll do an update video. But, as far as the first surgeon was concerned, I need to have surgery. I need to have it now. And I need to stop cutting grass. Which is kind of ironic. Well, we'll get into that later. Doesn't matter. So, obviously it's going to be a tough time for me and my family. So if you look in the link below, there's going to be a link to a GoFundMe. No, I'm just kidding. It's Randy with Dual and Cut and Trim. I'll keep you updated. Have a good one.